We've been perfect on the diet the last few days after struggling this week so far. Time to get back in the grind. We're going to do shoulders, traps, and cardio today. What up, Eddie? How you doing today, buddy? All right, so just like any standard shoulder day, always got to warm up the rotator cuff so you don't hurt yourself. How's everybody doing on this beautiful day? Guys, if you're new in here, double tap that screen, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe, show some love and support. I'd appreciate that, guys. Get good and warmed up. All good. Welcome in, Eddie. Welcome in, Jeffrey. I look amazing. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, guys. So I was 303 pounds at one point at my heaviest. I was 303. I'm down to 210 right now. My goal is to get down to 203. So at 203, I will lose exactly 100 pounds. So that is my ultimate goal. So 303 down to 210. So I've lost 93 pounds so far. My goal is to get down to 210. What up, Zero? Danny, that's super loud. I did not have this ready and planned out to get ready to work out. Thanks, Eddie. Appreciate that, man. Guys, if you haven't done so already, double tap that screen, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. I'm going to start out with some heavy shoulder press. So I feel like for me on shoulders days, I warm up the rotator cuffs, I warm up everything, and then immediately I go into some heavy shoulder press. So I think all right, guys, let me see if I can move this. That's a little bit better. Okay. Guys, we got 28 of y'all beautiful folks in here. Welcome in here, user. Double tap that screen, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. Guys, we got up to 4K subscribers over there on YouTube yesterday. That was a huge, huge, huge achievement for me. I told you guys when I get 6,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel, I'm going to sign up for my first bodybuilding competition. So I'm uber excited for that. So definitely head up, hit that subscribe button. Hello, keep working. Thanks, Caden. Appreciate that. Cortez, thank you so much. You liked and subbed. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, guys. All right, so we're going to hit 4 sets of heavy shoulder press. Thank you. I appreciate that. I got a question, comment one of your videos. Do I need to go to the gym to have a good physique or a flat tummy? No, you can do calisthenics. There's different things you can do at home, definitely, to do stuff. However, you're going to need certain machines, certain weights in order, if you want to get the size that I am, like body weights only does so much. So you do have to lift weights if you're looking to get a certain way. Jeffrey says gay. Maybe, bro. How much money you got? 20 bucks? 20 bucks. Ugh. Oh, guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling it today. So, that's the most weight I've done in a long time. What up, Jack? How you doing? Guys, if you haven't done so already, make sure we double tap that screen, hit that like button, show some love. I truly, truly appreciate that support. What up, Stoney? What up, Rory? How you guys doing over there? Shoot, we had people trying to buy, right, Zillow? We had people trying to buy boxers. I've had people offer to buy toilet water. They want pictures of my feet. Like, I'm gonna have to start creating some weird stuff here. But guys, smash that like button. We are 2 likes away from 10 likes for this live so far. So smash that like button. I truly, truly appreciate that. Oh. You on TRT? I'm guessing it's simple. You meant TRT? No, I'm 100% natty, man. Like 100% natural. This is all hard work, dedication. I do 65 minutes of cardio 6 days a week. I lift weights 5 days a week, and I follow a perfect diet for a long duration. So no, I'm 100% natural. I think about it all the time. Like if I actually took stuff, I would be massive. So, all right, let's do this next set. You guys, this is the most weight I've done maybe ever. So let's see how this goes. What was that, 10? 125 overhead press for 10. That's not bad. Show us your six pack. I try. Guys, double tap those screens, hit those likes buttons. Show that love. I truly, truly appreciate that. What's your free T level? I have no clue what my T level is, man. I've never had it tested. I never saw the need to get it tested. So at this point, like, I'm doing extremely well. I've lost the weight. I've gained a bunch of muscle. Like, I've never had the need to get any of my levels tested. But guys, if we haven't done so already, double tap those screens, hit that subscribe, hit that like, show some support, guys. We've grown over like 1,200 followers on Instagram recently. We've grown over 1,500 followers on YouTube recently. Both accounts are starting to really blow up. We are making a difference in people's lives, guys. People tell me all the time, they see my lives, they start working out, they see the weight I've lost. I've done it naturally. I've lost 93 pounds. So definitely tap all those buttons and show some love, guys. Damn, I look good. Thanks, Daddy. Appreciate that, bro. How will you get rid of the extra skin? Well, at the end of the day, I might have to have surgery, get a tummy tuck surgery to remove this, because I think that's really the only option to get rid of it. But basically all the research I've seen says you have to keep the weight off for roughly 6 months before a surgeon will consider doing anything. So that's kind of where we're at right now, waiting to see if we can keep the weight off. What up, Random? What up, Nastia? How you guys doing today? All right, guys, let's hit this last set. Guys, that is absolutely wild. That is the most I've shoulder pressed in so long, especially at the weight I've lost. Like the fact that I've lost, 93 pounds and I'm stronger than I've ever was. like it's just neat. It's a vibe. It makes me happy. The fact that I've been able to keep on as much size as I have while losing as much weight as I have is awesome. What up, Davey? How you doing, buddy? What up, Layton? How you doing? Guys, hope everyone had a wonderful day. I'm so excited for this weekend. All right, so we did 4 sets of overhead press. I feel like this is, I have to move this just a little bit. Sorry guys, giving everybody shaking phone syndrome. So we did 4 sets of overhead press, and now we're gonna go into, let's see. We'll go into side lateral raises, I think is what we'll go into next. Okay. So I think I'm gonna start out with the 35s and then go from there. So I think we'll start out here. Danny, will you put some water in that cup and bring it down here for me? All right. Yes, yes it is. How's everybody doing on this beautiful day? You guys excited for the weekend? Excited to finally be able to relax. I'm gonna grind it out this weekend, guys. I'm so, my weekend's already spoken for. So tomorrow, get up, take the kids to their basketball game. If there's time, I'm gonna come home, do back and deadlifts. I work 3 to 6 or 3 to 9. Go to work at my backup job, and then come home and do cardio, or I might not lift until like 10 or 11 o'clock tonight or tomorrow night. So I might work till 9, get home around 10, and then I'll spend from 10 to midnight lifting and doing cardio. But just because we got to work, just because the kids got basketball games, don't mean we don't stop grinding. What up, Black Vega? How's it going, buddy? All right, Isaiah, it's weird going to another person's stream and just starts preaching religion, man. Like, come on now, get your life together. Like, nobody wants to hear that shit. Like, and again, if people want to hear it, they would, but just to come into someone's live and start preaching religion is not cool, bro. Like, just like I don't want anybody coming in here preaching anything else. Like, let's be respectful. Not saying I'm anti-religion or I'm pro-religion. I just think it's rude to come into someone else's live and just start spewing religious scriptures. Crazy. I got new 40 and 45 pound weights today, and so I was like, man, I might be able to go up. Definitely not. You look better and better each day. Thanks, Kai, appreciate that. What up, Mio? Agree. What up, Heather? Heather, I didn't say that. I'm just saying, like, in this live, I don't talk about politics. I don't talk about religion. Those are things that cause hate and divide amongst people. And in here, I'm all about uplifting, being positive, because again, you're going to piss off 50% of the population with this. You're going to piss off 50% of the population with this. So either way, I want to focus on positivity across the board. Like, we can all agree lifting weight, eating healthy is better and good for everybody. So those are things we can focus on. We can focus on leveling up, improving our lives, focus on our careers, our family. Those are all things that are positive, that are going to be uplifting, that every single person should agree on and have the same values. Is this shoulder day today? Yep, it is. So I did 4 sets of overhead shoulder press, and now I'm up to, I'll do 4 sets of side lateral raises, and then we'll move into front raises. See what I mean, Heather? That's kind of my whole point is like, again, my thing is here, you never know who you're going to upset. And like, I just want this place to be a place that's uplifting, that's focused completely on positivity. The only negative is when the trolls want to come in here, I'll make fun of them, make them feel bad about themselves for being a troll. But outside of that, like, I really want this to be a supportive place for someone who might be in their 40s, 50s, 60s and say, hey, I'm trying to lose weight. What would you do? Like, what have you done? Like someone just said, like Toxic said, what's your advice in getting abs? The best advice in getting abs is to be in a calorie deficit. It doesn't matter how much weight you lift, doesn't matter how much time you spend in the gym, doesn't matter how much cardio you do. If you go out and eat cheeseburgers and pizza every single day, you're not going to lose any weight. You have to be at a calorie negative to lose weight. Your abs start to show when you lose weight. So you can see how, like, when I was fat, you can see the loose skin here. That's what happens. I abused my body. I was extremely fat. I was 303 pounds. I eat roughly 2,000 calories a day, 4 meals, 2,000 calories, roughly 500 calories each meal, and I burn roughly 4,000 calories a day. So I'm anywhere between 1,600 to 2,000 calories negative each day. You need to burn 3,600 calories in a duration to burn 1 pound of fat. So that means roughly every 2.5 days, I burn 1 pound of fat. My goal is to lose anywhere between 2 to 4 pounds per week. And so you have to put in that work every single day. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the whole goal, man. Like, you never know what the hell people are going through. Like, so it's always good. Do you start with your side delts? Nope. So I always start with, I always warm up my rotator. I warm up everything. And then I go into, I always start with shoulder press. So I've done 4 sets of shoulder press. I've done 2 sets of side lateral raises. So I'm going to go into my 3rd set here. Sorry guys, I missed so many comments. Put those comments back in the chat. Guys, keep smashing that like button. Let's get those likes and subscribes if I would truly, truly appreciate it. What's up? That's the point. Congratulations. Oh guys, tons of comments. You need to eat less, Heather. Guys, I'm sorry, I missed the comments, but let's not be disrespectful. Burn more than you intake. 100% Zillow. 100%. All you gotta do is burn more than you intake. It's that simple. Like, all too often, there was a doctor that did a whole study where he ate nothing but kick-size candy bars just to prove, or kid-size candy bars, to prove a point of like, it's kcal in versus kcal out. And so he ate 1,500 calories a day of just kid-size candy bars, which what would that probably be, like 5, 6, 7 of them, something like that. And he lost like 10 pounds in a month just eating candy bars. And his whole point was to prove that, like, at the end of the day, yes, you need to eat healthy and certain food and proteins and stuff like that, but it's all about calories in, calories out. Bang said, are you on TRT? No. I am all natural. I don't, the only supplements I take, actually guys, don't answer if you know this, I take 2 supplements. Everybody take a guess what supplement you guys think I'm on. So I take 2 supplements. One I take 5 days a week and the other one I take every single day. Take a guess. Fasting is unhealthy. Kevin, again, as I'm a big proponent, everybody say Mediterranean diet, fasting. The reality is you gotta do what works for you. Find a diet that works for you. If the carnivore diet works for you, great. If the Mediterranean diet works for you, great. If it being a calorie negative works for you, great. Find a diet that works for you, that works within your system, that works within your family, that works within the time slot of your work, whatever it is, and then follow that. It's that simple. Eddie, nope, I don't take creatine. So guys, take a guess on what supplements I take. Body needs regular nutrition, 100% Kevin. That's why I eat 4 times throughout the day. Creatine, magnesium, protein powder, I forget the other one. Fasting's unhealthy, doing it too much. So guys, for me, I intake 2 supplements 5 days a week. So I take C4 pre-workout before every day I lift, and I take protein shakes in the morning every single day as a meal replacement. So I do 2 scoops of Synthesis 6 whey protein every single morning. I start out my day with black coffee in the morning, then I drink half of my protein shake at 10, the other half at like noon, and then I go into my first meal about 1:30, 2 o'clock, and then I eat my second meal about 4:30 or so, and then I eat my last meal about 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. Again, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what you eat, it matters what your total caloric intake is at the end of the day. I try to have 50 grams of protein per meal, which puts me at 200 grams of protein per day. I'm 210, so I'm just under 1 gram per 1 pound, which is ultimately my goal. the fourth set of that one. All right, what's your age? Adam, I'm 39 years old. So guys, over here, if you haven't done so already, please head up, hit that subscribe button, guys. We reached 4,000 subscribers yesterday. That was absolutely amazing. Next goal up is 5,000. I would love to get there within the next couple weeks. We are grinding fast. Numbers are growing fast. We're building a great community here. So if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I teach martial arts teachers. I've learned the proper nutrition years ago. That's awesome. Why don't I take creatine, Ray? Because I don't need to, man. You see how I look? Again, I don't look perfect. I have a little bit of fat on me. Like what I'm taking right now is working. I take protein, I take C4, and for me, it works. Like if I had to guess, I'm somewhere probably between 10 and 12% body fat, and I want to lean out. I went out to eat 2 to 3 times the last 4 or 5 days, family, different stuff like that. But if I stay focused on my diet, get back on it, which I did yesterday and today, I get on my cardio, like I'll lean out another 3 to 4 pounds in the next week or so. So if I can get down to 303, I'm 6'3", 303, that would be a pretty good achievement, which means I've lost 100 pounds. Medusa says, hey, Hottie. Thanks, Medusa. I appreciate that. You look good. Thanks, Anthony. Appreciate it. Can't wait for you to hit 6K. Oh, man. Zilla, I'm telling you, I hit 6,000 on the day I hit 6,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm signing up for a bodybuilding competition, guys, which means I have to lock in 100%. No cheating on my diet. We'll lock in 3, 4, like it might be 2, 3 months before we do a cheat meal or something like that, because at that point, I got to be shredded. Like I got to get down to 6 to 8% body fat if I'm going to walk on stage and not embarrass myself. So how much cardio do you do? Slimmy, I do 65 minutes, 6 days a week. So I do 65 minutes, 6 days a week. So I do 65 minutes every day after I lift weights, and then I do another 65 minutes usually on Sunday by itself. So I was lifting weights 6 days a week, but I found out lifting weights that much actually, I didn't have the muscle recovery I needed. So I actually reduced how much I was lifting and took an extra day and just did cardio. And I noticed with just doing cardio without taking the full day off actually helped with the recovery process. Medusa, can your cardio do walking fast? And so yeah, that's the only cardio I do. I walk at a 4-point speed for 65 minutes. It averages out to be a 15-minute mile, and that's all I do for cardio. 16. So I end up doing 4.3 miles in 65 minutes is what it averages out to be. And so you want to keep, for me, because I'm 39, I'll be 40 here in April, you want to keep your heart rate between 125 to like 140, which is the perfect fat burning zone. Okay, I do about 65 minutes, 4 days. Yeah, Slim, that's awesome, man. Perfect. Can I fight? No. I'm old as shit. Why would I fight? Like, fighting's dumb as hell. Like, I never understood it. Can you fight, bro? No. But I got lawyers if you want to fight me. I'll take all your money if you want to be stupid. Like, we're grown, man. What, talking about fighting. Like, dumb as shit. The only reason you can be fighting is if you're getting paid for it. That's the only reason to fight, or to defend your family. I never do front delt. Bench is enough for that. So for me, I'm actually focusing on my delts. Basically, someone made fun of me the other day. So I was doing 3x3 or 3x12s, I guess, and I moved them up to 4x12s. Zillow with that clapping seal. Thanks so much, Zillow, man. I appreciate you so much, bro. Thank you so much for that gift. Thank you for retaking my routine on the treadmill. Keep crushing it, Brandon. Thanks, Mood Dog. Appreciate it, man. Can you train me in the art of... I don't know what that is, Jack. I feel like you're messing with me. Do you allow yourself alcohol consumption at all? Medusa, not really. And again, I'm not anti-alcohol, but for me, I more enjoy coffee. So if I'm going to have something, I'd rather have coffee and creamer late at night, because that's just simply how I enjoy it. Like, I'm obsessed with coffee. I drink 2 black coffees. Like, I basically take 2 coffee mugs roughly this size, and I drink both of them throughout the entire day. So I love my coffee. Guys, can we get a bunch of flexes in the chat for Zillow for sending that amazing gift? Thank you so much, Zillow, for that clap and seal. I appreciate you so much, bro. That means the world to me. That was a pretty decent sized gift, and I appreciate that. Don't focus on number 12. All I need is tan. Albert, I'm white as snow, man. I'm white, and like I just can't help it. Like I started tanning for a while, but I had a friend make fun of me. She was like basically worried about me tanning, so I kind of stopped. But I've definitely considered pump the muscles for Diddy. That's a weird thing to say. Guys, we are 1 like away. We are 1 like away for 40 likes for this live. So smash that like button, show some love and support. Thank you so much, whoever hit that like button. I truly, truly appreciate you guys. And don't forget, head up, hit that follow button. After you hit that subscribe button, after you hit the subscribe, make sure you guys turn the alerts on. So every time I go live, you guys get that alert. You can see my pretty face. You can follow my progress. Those that have been here from the beginning know that I weighed 303 pounds at one point. I was big as hell. And slowly but surely, I've grinded it out each day on the treadmill, in the gym, eating the same diet every single day. I have a protein shake in the morning, rice, chicken, and broccoli for the next 2 meals, eggs, egg whites, fruits, and cottage cheese. I eat the same thing every single day. You look good though. Thanks, Albert. Appreciate. How'd you lose all the weight? TT, I just kind of told you. But again, it's all about being in a calorie deficit. I eat the same thing every single day. I eat 2,000 calories a day. I burn roughly 4,000 calories a day. It's all about moving more. That's why I do 65 minutes of cardio. That's why I lift weights. Because of my natural body build, like I burn, if I laid in bed all day long, I would burn 2,000 calories a day. But when you add the cardio in, the additional steps I do at work, and lifting weights, I burn an extra roughly 1,600 to 2,000 calories a day. When you add that all up, you're at a massive calorie deficit and you lose weight. But guys, if you haven't done so already, make sure we head up, hit those subscribes, hit those follows. Who's going to be that first person on IG to hit that follow button? I would truly, truly appreciate that. All right, guys, let's get this third set in. So I think we're just going to do 3 sets of front raises. Brandon, proud of all your hard work. It pays off. Thanks, Ever. Appreciate that. What up, Milk Miller? There's no substitute for hard work, man. Everybody comes in here like, are you on TNT? Are you on roids? Are you on this? Are you that? I'm 100% all natural, man. I'm as natural as it gets. Like, it's just about showing up and showing out every single day. Putting in the work. Being better than the person you were yesterday. You're not competing against me. You're not competing against Tom, Dick, and Harry or anybody. It's literally you versus you. As long as you can show up, look yourself in the mirror every single day and say, hey, I did the best. And that's what the 30 days of perfection was. So the month of January, I created a thing called the 30 days of perfection. So for 30 days, I challenged myself. Could I do cardio 6 days a week for 30 days? Could I lift weights for 5 days a week for 30 days? Could I follow a perfect diet with no cheat meals, no cheeseburgers, no pizza, no candy, no cake, no cookies, no cheese for 30 days? 30 days straight, 30 days of perfection. Could I do it? And I did, guys. And I lost 24 pounds in the month of January. So from January 1st, the day I locked in, to January 30th, for 30 days, I was perfect. On day 31, I weighed myself. So on day 1, I was 236.8. On day 12 or day 31, so 30 days of perfection, I was down to 212. So that's lost 24 pounds in 30 days just by locking in, simply locking in. This is Proud Zesty Man right here, everyone. Zillow 30, yes, I'm 39. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe for the community. 100% Nathan, thank you so much. What up, Nathan? How you doing, buddy? Yes, Albert, I am 39 years old. So I'm 39, I will be 40 here in April. So I'm incredibly proud of all the work I've accomplished. All right. All right. It's the first time I use those, guys. Just got them today, so I'm pretty excited about that. But I could feel it. Like when I come here, I get a little bit of like tightness in here, so I get a little bit nervous. Hopefully I'm not too hard. James says no muscles. Okay, buddy. All right, good luck with that. I bench more than you, I squat more than you, I deadlift more than you. Should I probably deadlift more than you, your mom, and your dad all combined? How many kilograms do you bench press, Adam? Or Admile? So I don't actually do kilograms here. And in America, we do pounds. So if I had to guess for kilograms, it's probably about 160 kilograms. My max bench right now, if I had to guess, is about 360 pounds, maybe 370. But I don't max out very often. How old are you, Quest? Quest, I am 39 years old. I'll be 40 here in April. Think about it, guys. 39 years old, be 40 in April. Absolute best shape of my life, just because I decided I wanted to make a difference. Got tired of being fat, got tired of being out of shape, and I locked in. What up, Wade? Nope, I'm not on TRT. See, guys, how many people come in here and say I'm on TRT? Quitter, if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that follow button, man. I appreciate that. We're still waiting for our first new follower on IG tonight. The IG's been blowing up. We had a couple videos. We got one video that's over 100K. Another video, a couple of them that are 30K. So things have been really moving in the right direction, guys. And I appreciate all that love and support. Also over here, guys, we are 1 like away from 50 likes for the live. So definitely smash that like button. Show some support. And let's head over to this next set. Ooh. 360 pounds is 163 kilograms. I knew it was close. So I lived in Brno, Czech Republic for about 11 months. So I know a kilogram is 2.205 pounds. So I tried to do the quick math based on 2.2. So that's why I knew it was right around 150, something like that. Somebody says I'm still good for 4 days a week. Do 50 miles of cardio, not bad for 63. So that's awesome, man. So the month of January, when I did the math, I did 120 miles of cardio in the entire month, is what it would be. That's great, bro. You never know. Yeah, 100%. Like I get asked all the time. Did I serve in the military? I did not serve in the military. And actually, that's one of my biggest regrets in my life is not serving my country. So fun fact about me, when I was dating a chick in high school, she looked at me and said, hey, if you go to the military, I'm going to leave you. I said, well, I don't want you to leave me. So I never joined the military and ended up dating her, marrying her. She ended up banging my best friend. We got divorced, and now they're married and have kids. Wild, huh? Put your shirt on, man. Healing, I guess the question is, why are you concerned about what another man does in his basement? Like, that's kind of weird, bro. Like, I'm in my own basement of my own house that I pay the bills at, and you're concerned about me having a shirt on. Like, does it turn you on, bro? Is that it? But got some curiosities going on over there. I feel you, brother. It's okay. I need traps like that. That's what I'm working on next. So we'll do one more set of raises, and then we're going to move into traps. Brandon, what % of women are witches? Oh, I didn't answer that question. That's a setup. Well, if that didn't happen, you wanted... Oh, guys, we're at 51 likes already. Thank you so much for all that love and support. You guys have been amazing today. Chat has been on fire. And again, Zillow, if you're still here, thank you so much for that gift, man. I truly appreciate it. Getting those gems and super chats goes a long ways, guys. I absolutely love the support. Hey, bro, you're jacked. Thanks, Brady. Appreciate that. The man. What up, the man? Every time I see your name, buddy, like all I can think of is like Becky Lynch with her nickname, the man. I'm starting my weight loss journey. Wish you the best of luck with yours. Hey, Dutch, this is what I want to do. So if you have any questions, man, feel free to comment. And guys, I got confused. I seen something shiny. They're over there. Things got confusing. Anyways, so if you have any questions, man, feel free to reach out. If you add me on IG, it's under Brandon Tilson, Tilson. You can feel free to send me a private message. And this goes for anybody that's on a weight loss journey. If you have questions on nutrition, you have questions on how to exercise, what cardio to do, what pace to do, and you're too embarrassed to ask the question on live, you're too worried that people are going to make fun of you because people can be pricks at times, feel free to add me on IG, send me a private message. I get 10 to 15, 20 private messages almost every single day from people. I respond to every single message I get. I'm so sick and tired of these influencers that want to be paid for helping out people. Like, we have unlimited internet or information on the internet. People just need to be more fucking supportive. Like, maybe it's just my kind heart. My primary job is I'm a social worker, so I'm always trying to give back to people. So if you ever have any questions, add me on IG, send me a private message, and I would love to support you. I only have kettlebells available. Can I get a full body workout? 100%, man. You can get a full body workout with no weights, but again, if you want to put on enough size, you have to have weights because it causes resistance. But again, clever enough, you can do push-ups, squats, kettlebell swings, you can do bicep curls with them, you can do tricep dips with them. There's tons of things you can do. Just go on the internet and become innovative. All right. Man, guys, I feel good today. I feel hella good. What do I eat throughout the day? Nice, Lion. Nice, buddy. I see what you did there. People are pricks in their opinions of someone's individual journeys. Bradley, you're 100% right, but it prevents certain people who lack confidence to come into a live with 20, 30, 40, 50 people on to ask the questions they want, to where if it's just me and them, they're going to feel a lot more comfortable for me to send it. Guys, I was fat. Like, I was fat. Go back and look at my videos of a year ago, and like, my stomach was out to here. I didn't have the confidence to go. Like, the whole reason I even started my weight loss journey is because I was so fat, I was wearing a t-shirt at an indoor water park. Think about that. At an indoor water park, I wore a t-shirt because I was so fat. Now I'm live streaming in front of, usually by the time my live's over, I have 4,000 plus views on average each live, and I'm streaming in front of these people without a shirt on. It's crazy. When you look better, you feel more confident. Like, it's just that simple. So sometimes people don't have that confidence and need that help of like a private chat. Pull-ups, push-ups, dips, squats, sit-ups. Yep, Hutchinson, you're right. Those are the basics. I completely understand. Good for offering private advice. 100% Bradley. Could you lift Arnold? Well, yeah, Arnold doesn't weigh that much. Congrats. Thanks, Tara. What's my cycle, dude? If I was on roids, I would have to turn sideways to walk through a door, guys. I promise you. Like, I would be massive. I love when people assume I'm on TRT or roids. Like, it's the biggest compliment ever, guys. And I truly, truly appreciate it. Like, I truly appreciate people accusing me, because it just goes to show that I have to be doing something right. All right, guys, we're gonna do our first sets of shoulder strokes. So you wanna get big mountain tops? This is where it's at. All right, guys, that first set was still a warm-up. He's always shirtless. 100%, man. I am always shirtless. It's weird if I don't have a shirt, or it's weird if I do have a shirt on. You should be in the next Terminator movie. Wouldn't that be cool? Guys, if you haven't done so already, double tap that screen, hit that like button. Guys, we are 5 likes away from 60 likes for this live. So hit that like button. I would truly appreciate that. Let's smash those likes. Let's get those likes up. And then share the live with your friends if you guys haven't done so already. Share it in your socials. I appreciate it. Guys, as soon as this crowd hits 6K followers, 6K subscribers, I'm doing a bodybuilding competition. So as soon as we get to 6K, we're gonna lock in, we're gonna walk on stage. So that means the workouts are gonna get crazy, they're gonna get longer, they're gonna get harder. So I think we're at like 4,022, I think it is. But we just got to we were at 4,000 or 3,980 last night. So we've gotten like 50 subscribers the last couple days. So keep smashing that like button, keep hitting that subscribe. How can I send you a message regarding weightlifting? So Juan, add me on Instagram. It's Brandon Tilson, Tilson, and send me a message over there. I can respond to all messages over there. I wish YouTube had a platform to do it, but they don't. You look good for your age, man. Thanks, the man. Appreciate you, bro. Adam says, did you lift before gaining the weight? Yeah, Adam, I've lifted my entire life. I've been lifting weights since I was probably 14 years old. So, and before I lost the weight, guys, like my lifts were actually way higher. Like my bench press was like 395, my deadlift was 515, and my squat was probably right around 400. But since I've lost the weight, since I've lost the 93 pounds, my deadlift now probably is like 460, 470. My bench press is probably 360, and I really don't have a clue what my squat is. If I had to guess, my squat's probably 350, 360. So, but I don't max out almost ever. I do heavy sets of 4 of the main lifts. So like I can tell you right now, like I bench press 305 for a set of 4. I deadlifted 415 for a set of 4 the other day. And squat, I did, I think 305 for 4. So roughly the same. Daddy is fit. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, bro. His lower back looks bent. Does your lower back and neck hurt? No, this here specifically works your traps, so you're gonna feel it here. But guys, we are 2 likes away from 60 likes for this live, so smash that like button, guys. I'd appreciate it. Alright, so that's 295 pounds. So we're doing our shrugs at 295. So we'll do 1 more set here close, and then we'll move out and do 3 sets of wide. Because again, we want to work on the entire back, or the whole, basically, I can't talk right now, but your traps run from here all the way down to the middle of your back here. So when you see this here, that's flex, that's actually your trap muscles. So, and like, if you want to squat naturally with a bar, you want to build your traps up so that way you have a place for the bar to sit. Hi Brandon, what's your take on refeeding? Do you ever eat on leg day or under eat on rest day? Chung, I eat the same thing every single day. I've lost 93 pounds, I'm in great shape. I eat the same thing, same time, every single day. I do not deviate from what I eat or how I eat. I think there's definitely benefits if you're trying to grow. I can see increasing your calories, like on a heavy leg day or a heavy deadlift day. There's definitely benefits for it if you're trying to put on size. But for me, because I'm trying to maintain my size and lose fat, I eat the same thing, the exact same time of day, every single day. Same 4 meals. Protein shake, rice, chicken, and broccoli for my next 2 meals. And then I do eggs, egg whites, some cottage cheese. I always eat some cottage cheese before bed because it's a casein protein, which is your slow digestive protein, which helps build muscle overnight while you're sleeping. And then some fruit, because I love fruit. Fruit is my candy. What does your diet look like, if you don't mind me asking? Yeah, Dutch, 100%. Dutch, if you haven't noticed already, I'd appreciate it, man, if you really go hit that subscribe button. That would mean a lot to me. So my diet's roughly the same thing every single day, guys. So I eat in the morning. I wake up at like 7, leave my house at 7:40. I drink black coffee from like 7:40 up until 10 o'clock, and I might drink black coffee all day long. Black coffee is the perfect way to start your metabolism in the morning. You'll end up burning more calories than you consume in coffee. There's like 5 to 10 calories in it, but with the caffeine in it, it really ramps up your metabolism. And then at 10 o'clock, I'll drink half of my protein shake, which is Synthesis milk chocolate protein, It's roughly 48 grams of protein, 380 calories, and I drink half of that at 10 o'clock. I drink the other half at noon. And then at 1 o'clock, 1:30, 2 o'clock, depending on what my day looks like, I'll eat 1 cup white rice, 1 cup broccoli, 1 cup chicken. So all my meals are pre-measured out, guys. That's the biggest mistake people make is they don't pre-measure out their meals, and then they think what they're going to eat, and then they're rushing, then you grab something that's unhealthy. So for me, I know my meal is pre-measured out to 1 cup rice, 1 cup chicken, 1 cup broccoli. I can eat everything in this container, and once that container's gone, I'm done. So I eat that, and then for the next meal around 4:30, 5 o'clock, I eat my next meal. 1 cup rice, 1 cup chicken, 1 cup broccoli. Sometimes I don't warm it up. Sometimes I eat it cold. Sometimes the rice is hard. It is what it is. We eat to nurture the body. We don't eat for fun. Like, and again, when you change that mindset of like, I'm not eating for fun. I'm not eating for dopamine. I'm eating to nurture the body because I want to lose weight because I'm tired of looking like shit. Like, that's when things start to change. And then I lift weights, and then I do my cardio, and then I come home, and I usually make my last meal. And sometime between 9:30 and 11 o'clock, I eat my last meal, which I was doing 4 whole eggs, 2 egg whites, but I changed it recently. I do 3 whole eggs, 3 egg whites now, 1 cup non-fat cottage cheese, and then I go into some kind of fruit. It might be like an apple plus some blueberries, blackberries, strawberries, kiwi. Like whatever's on sale at the stores tends to be what my fruit is. You eat eggs? Yeah, man, I eat eggs every single night. Can I eat raw eggs for protein, Jacob? I have no clue. I wouldn't do it. I'm not eating raw eggs. I'm not about that life. So, thanks guys for those 60 likes. I truly appreciate it. We're now going to move wide and do wide set lifts. Yeah, raw eggs is the best way. Nah, man, I cook my eggs. I like my eggs over easy because I like the yolk because I only add salt to my eggs. So, I put them all in a pan, cook them up, put some extra virgin olive oil in them, and I cook my eggs over easy because the yolk in them themselves is the flavoring for it. And then I always eat my eggs first, then I eat my cottage cheese, and then I save my fruit for the end because that's like my candy at the end of the day is my fruit. So strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries. Really a big fan of cherries, but they're not in season right now. So same thing every single day. This guy's the new David Goggins. David Goggins is a hero of mine. Like, that guy has accomplished feats I can only dream of. So I'll continue to push myself, but nah, man. Goggins is a monster. Like, I would love the comparison, but no. I'm just a fat guy out here that got tired of being fat, and I want to motivate people to better themselves. That's that simple. Like, we can all do it. I'm nothing special. I'm not taking any chemicals. I'm not taking any drugs. Like, I'm just out here showing up and showing out every single day. That's why I live stream most of my lives I live stream most of my workouts to show you guys, like, I ain't doing anything y'all can't do. Like, if y'all say you can't do it, you're either severely disabled or you're just lazy. And you gotta admit to yourself, like, hey, I'm lazy and I don't accomplish greatness because I'm lazy. What up, James? How you doing, buddy? Dedication and hard work, 100%. Yeah, I saw raw eggs, keep the vitamins. That's crazy. That is crazy. I am not doing raw eggs, guys. Y'all can be better than me. I am not about that life. You're wearing blue. Jays, man. Like, I gotta stop at the store. None of my shorts fit me. Most of my shorts are 2XLs. You guys gotta remember, like, I was fat. And so, like I have to, like, tie them hardcore so they don't fall down. I got about 5 or 6 pairs that are 2XLs that I need to throw out. And I've only got about 3 or 4 pairs of shorts that fit me. And I go through 2 pairs of shorts every day because I work out, so these are nasty, so these get dirty. And then I put shorts on to go to sleep at night, and we just kind of go through them pretty quickly. Lighten the weight up, dude. There is no need for that much weight. Then you can straighten your back out and have a good rep, man. All right, hold on. Who said that? Brian, stay in here, man. Watch my next set. See, I don't think the weight's a problem, but I'm going wide. So watch my next set, man. If you would, I appreciate it. Let me know what you think, what your thoughts. You have a job or business? Admire, I'm not sure how to say your name, man. admire, I'm going to call it. So dude, I work my ass off. So I have 5 jobs, and yeah. So I work as a social worker. I'm actually a senior case manager. So I sit on our leadership team at my job. And then on top of that, I work in the ACT program, which is the highest acuity program there. So I basically have 2 full-time caseloads. So I do 2 full-time jobs at the same time. Then I work at our hospital part-time nights and weekends. That's where I work tomorrow. So I work anywhere from 15 to 30 hours every couple weeks at the hospital screening people for crisis to determine if they go inpatient. So I work there nights and weekends. I then have my real estate license where I buy and sell real estate. My wife and I currently own 13 rental units. I own $1.4 million worth of real estate. My net worth has gone from 200K to right around just under 1 million in the last 4 years since I started investing into real estate. So I do that. And then like I have the social media stuff I do. So 2 full-time jobs there, part-time job, real estate license. We self-manage all of our own properties. And then I do like my social media stuff. So I work my ass off. And that's the reason I got fat, is because I was working so much to build my real estate portfolio. All right, Brian, if you're still here, let's watch, man. Let's straighten myself up. Okay. Oh. How'd that look, man? Did that look about right? Do you have a wife? Yes, James, I do. Yes, I'm married. John says amazing stuff. Yeah, Admiral. So I do a bunch, man. I'm on pace to, I'm 39, I'll be 40 here in April. I'm on pace to retire at 45. I actually told my wife a couple months ago that she could retire right now at the age of 35 if she wanted to. So I've done tons of work. I busted my ass. We own, like I said, we own 13 rental units, and like that's part of the reason I gained all the weight, because I was focusing on that and not this. But now I'm back to take care of my health, take care of my business. Now everything's really starting to come together. Wow, look good. Brian, that looked good. All right, thanks, man. I still got 10, but I'm so worried that, and this is going to sound weird, guys, but when you hold the bar here, it basically hits yourself in the junk on the way up and the way down. Like, so your junk's literally in the way, and you're like just whacking yourself in the, like, I don't know if I can say that word on here and not get in trouble. This man's a mastermind. I don't know how he does it all. 5 jobs. I could tell you, you're wildly better than you once were. Congratulations. Thanks, Brian. I appreciate that, man. And that's the goal. Like, I'm literally just trying to be better than the person I was. And it's funny, Brian. First of all, let me say I appreciate you, man. Because first of all, the old Brandon would have immediately got pissy and told you you're dumb as shit. Like, I know how to do this. I've been lifting weights for 20 years, blah, blah, blah. Like, the new me, the new cognizant me is like, man, everybody has a nugget of advice. Everybody's got a nugget of information that you can absorb. If you're the smartest person in the room, you are consistently in the wrong room. And so I never want to be the smartest person in the room. I always want someone to be more intelligent in there. I try to have conversations with people all the time. So as soon as you said that, like the immediate thing was like a burning ball of rage of like, what is this dude talking about? I've been doing trucks for forever. And that's like, nope, stop. Pause. Think about it. Maybe have this guy watch you. And it's like, you're right. I did tighten up. But I think part of the reason, like I said, I lean forward is because I don't want it hitting my junk. But I definitely felt it more in my traps. So again, I'll do one more set and I'll do the same thing. And I appreciate that, man. I'm not retiring yet, but we're close. I love that you tell people I'm 35, but I'm almost 37. Well, you look 35. Actually, you look damn near 30. You're gorgeous. Hottie with a body. All right, let's try this again. And then the other thing, I like when I go wide, I don't like it because it grinds against like my knuckles. So I try to put my hands underneath, which also makes me nervous because my Versa grips are crap. They're probably 15, 20 years old. So I get nervous that they're going to give out. For me to do it like that, you're right. I'm definitely going to have to lighten up the weight, man. Did anyone hear about trading? No. Oh, okay, guys. Let's see. We've done 4 sets of shoulder press. We did 4 sets of lateral side raises. We did 3 sets of front raises. We did 3 sets of rear delts. So what is that? 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Then we did 3 sets of standing shrugs. 15, 16, 17. And then we did 3 sets of wide shrugs. So 18, 19, 20. So 20. So guys, I'm going to put some shoes on real quick. We're going to move over and hop in the treadmill. You are the man. Sub now. Thanks, Brian. Appreciate that, boss. And Brian, again, I appreciate the advice. I feel the huge difference. So I'm definitely going to be more cognizant on it, and I'll lighten up the weight next time. So it's crazy, man. Like when I used to do shrugs, I would do 245s and 235s on there and just really muscle it up and just like not really care. And I've lightened it up to just 245s and a 35. And now I'm probably gonna have to reduce that down to a 25 to kind of do what you said instead to focus. So what's up? If you rotate your shoulders back, then you do shrugs, you'll hit your shoulders harder. I'm just trying to focus on the traps when I do shrugs. So I've already done a bunch of stuff. So when I'm going wide here, I'm literally just trying to build the mountaintops. So guys, let me throw my shoes on real quick. Give me just a second. Ugh. All right, guys, let's go for a ride. Ooh. Ugh. That's about right. All right. How much weight did you lose in the 30 days? Arthur, I lost in the 30 days of perfection. I lost, hold on a second, guys. I got to use the bathroom and then hop on here. Guys, bear with me for a second. I apologize. Okay. All right, guys. Sorry about that. How much weight did you lose in the 30 days? I lost 24 pounds in the 30 days of perfection. So 24 pounds of lock-in for 30 days, eating clean, not cheating on my diet, like 0 cheat meals, 0 cookies, 0 candy, nothing but following perfect, doing cardio, 65 minutes a day, 6 days a week. I lost 24 pounds. And again, I was 236 at that point, 6'3", 236. But again, if you're a bigger guy, 300-400 pounds, or a bigger girl, and you do that same 30 days of perfection, man, you would lose massive amount of weight. Just lock in, 0 cheat meals, like just lock in. Be okay with being hungry. Be okay being uncomfortable. Once you become comfortable being uncomfortable, that's when all real change is made. Did you also build muscle during that time? So Arthur, I just shoulder pressed 125 for 10 for the first time in my life. So overhead shoulder press, 125, standard barbell for 10 for the first time ever in my life. So I put on some size in that, but again, mass moves mass. So my deadlift decreased, my bench press decreased, and my squat decreased just barely. But some other stuff went up. But again, it's a lot easier to pull 500 pounds out of deadlift when you weigh 300 pounds. Like when you lose 93 pounds, it's a lot harder. That's why you see Brian Shaw and, what's his name, the Mountain Thor, all pulling massive weight, but they also weigh 450 pounds. Like his mass moves mass at the end of the day. Guys, we are up to 70 likes for this live. If you haven't done so already, I would truly appreciate you double tapping that screen and hitting that like button. It would truly mean a lot to me, as more likes means the more for you that it goes into, and I appreciate that. Guys, we're up to 4,039 likes, which means I think we've gotten a total of about 20 new subscribers during this live. So if you haven't done so already, head up, hit that subscribe button, show some love and support. I truly, truly, truly appreciate that, guys. Ugh. What's your favorite bodybuilder of all time? Oh man. Favorite bodybuilder of all time. Well, when I really grew up and started going, which, oh my gosh, guys, you guys just reminded me, the Arnold Classic, which is a big bodybuilding convention in Columbus, Ohio, that they have every single year. I'm going to go to it this year. I've gone to it for forever, but I missed the last couple years. I got to look and see when the dates are, and I'm going to go. Like, it's important to me. I'm going to see if my brothers want to go. If not, I'll go with another buddy of mine. If you don't want to go, shit, I'll go by myself. Any of y'all want to go? Y'all want to go to the Arnold? Let's go to the Arnold. Big bodybuilding convention. You get tons of free supplements, free t-shirts. Like, there's all kinds of celebrities there. But my favorite bodybuilder, I grew up in like the Jay Cutler era when he was at his peak. I grew like right after the Jay Cutler era was like the Phil Heath era. I've met both Phil Heath, I've met Jay Cutler, got both their autographs. I've met, I've met Ronnie Coleman, Sean Roden. He's, rest in peace, he's now passed. I've met a lot of guys, like social media influencer, Brad Castleberry, I've met him. I met John Jones, the MMA fighter, met him there at the Arnold Classic. Tony Gonzalez was there, met Tony G. Brock Lesnar. Met Brock Lesnar. I shook his hand. Yeah, I met Brad Castleberry, man. Fake weights extraordinary, Brad Castleberry. I met, what was his name? Brock Lesnar. Dude's hands are like this. Like this. Like, Brock Lesnar, there's a reason why he wears like 2XL large, like, gloves. Like, I imagine, like, when I shook his hand and, like, it just kind of, like, wrapped around mine, like, I imagine it's, like, being, like, hit in the face with, like, a brick. Like, an entire brick. Like, just, guys, just hands are just a monster. Met Mark Henry, world's strongest man, Mark Henry. He threatened to beat up my brother. That was a scary moment because he is a massive human being. You met Richard a few months ago. That's cool, Arthur. Meeting Brock Lesnar was pretty crazy, Biggs. Again, massive human being. His hand, like I just couldn't get over like the size of his hand. Guys, when I tell you his fist was like this, I'm not being dramatic. Like his fist was like this. Like it'd be like me punching you like this, but one fist. Like just massive human being. Mark Henry, massive human being. Let's see, who else? Triple H, I met him. I don't know, a lot of people. A lot of MMA fighters. The Iceman, what's his name? Iceman, what's his real name? I can't think of his real name right now. What up, Kelly? How you doing? Brock is a monster. Is this gay porn? EA, if you need attention, bro, we can give you attention. I know you're probably living in your mom's basement. It's all dark and dungy down there. It smells like mildew, must, shame, and disrespect. Your parents probably hate you because you're 35, you got a beard, you got sweatpants on that you haven't changed in about 3 weeks. You know, you're mad because your mom made you some pizza rolls and she blew out all the insides and it's just like crust there and you're just all upset and your Game Boy battery died and you ran out of roadblocks and she won't upload your new Fortnite and life is just fucking miserable! Chuck Liddell, yes, thanks, Biggs. Chuck Liddell. Ah! I can't, guys. I watch you sometimes while I'm doing my cardio. It's motivating. Thanks, Biggs. Appreciate that, man. That's awesome. Adapt. How did I lose the weight, man? Hard work and dedication. Don't cheat yourself. Don't be taking injections. Don't be taking TRT. Show up and show out. It's that simple. Eat less, move more. For me, I do 65 minutes of cardio 6 days a week. I lift weights 5 days a week. The more muscle mass you have, the more calories you burn while on the treadmill, while sleeping, while driving your car. Again, I always encourage people, lift weights before you do cardio because again, not only does it rev your metabolism up longer, but it's also going to allow you to put on more size, and that more size is going to burn calories consistently throughout the day. I jump rope for an hour and play basketball for an hour and 45. Christopher, I used to do the same thing, man. Now, I would lift weights and then go play basketball for 2 hours when I was younger. Basketball is great cardio, and you're having fun. Like, basketball was my sport. Like, I used to love playing basketball. There's just nowhere to do it around here. Do you know for John Cena? I never met John Cena. The Rock was there at the event, but I never met him. I met a bunch of Luke Ferrigno. I met Luke Ferrigno. Like I said, I met Ronnie Coleman. I met a bunch of them. There was a bunch of people there. Sylvester Stallone was there. Tony Gonzalez. A lot of MMA guys. A lot of MMA guys go there every single year. So I'm definitely going to go again this year. It is so much fun. Oh. Imagine meeting the great Khali. That guy's big as hell. Just massive. All right, guys, I'm going to pause this for a second. I'm going to go back live on IG as I'm trying to continue and get monetized on that platform. As we've grown over almost 11,000 followers in the last, I think we've gained about 1,100 followers the last 3-4 days over there. If you guys aren't following me on my IG account, I would hardcore appreciate if you did. More cardio equals more weight off. But yeah, guys, so if you haven't done so, my IG is Brandon Tilson, Tilson. Head over there, and I would appreciate it. EA, I've thought about it, bro. Because $20 is $20. I don't know if anybody's ever told you that before. But if I can retire from social work at any time now, I would appreciate it. He was, Biz. He was in the longest yard. I remember that. Do you think fast cardio helps? I don't. I think just cardio in general matters, and you just got to move. It's that simple. Like, just move more, eat less. Like, for me, I don't like to run because you're going to start burning muscles. And I don't want to burn muscles, so my whole thing is I want to move at a steady pace while continue losing weight. I mean, I've lost 93 pounds doing what I'm doing. So, like, I'm not going to change it up. Like, if I start running, I'm going to start burning muscle. And at the end of the day, I don't want to burn muscle because I want to keep on as much size as I have. It's taken me a long time to get as big as I am. I'm not going to risk losing that. But guys, if you haven't done so already, double tap that screen, hit that like button. We are 1 like away from 75 likes for this live. I would truly, truly appreciate that love and support. Double tap that screen. You look like Bang Chang from Stray Kids. No clue what that is. Thank you for ever hit that like button. I truly appreciate you, man. And then head up and hit that subscribe, guys. We're inching to our 6,000 goal. When we get to 6,000, Checky Chan. When we get to 6,000, we are doing a bodybuilding competition. Like, I'm gonna have to lock in for like 3 months, get down to like 6 to 8% body fat. Probably have to get down to like 295 or 195, 190. Just get absolutely shredded. You'll go to the Arnold with me, for real? Thanks, guys. Hey, how you doing over there? If you haven't done so already, hit that follow button. I would truly appreciate some support. They're like, no, man, move deuces. It's funny because I can't lift my other stand up high enough, so it's got like this awful angle over here. Like my stomach's just flopping around looking all nasty. Yo, what up, Toasty? It's been a minute, buddy. How are you doing today? So guys, my goal is always to have more likes than minutes live. So we've been live for 113 minutes, which is 73 likes. So we're at 77. So I need you guys to keep smashing that like button. Let's get those likes way ahead. Arthur with that super chat. Arthur, thank you so much for that super chat, bro. Guys, can we get some flexes in the chat for Arthur? Show some love and support for my mans. I absolutely love that and appreciate you, bro. Those super chat goes a long ways to increase that motivation. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Thanks, Dutch, for those flexes. And I'm calling out everybody that flexes for Arthur. I got you guys. How old is my wife? I thought she was 35. She keeps telling me she's 37. Zillow with those flexes. Thank you so much, Zillow. Appreciate that, bro. There you go, guys. And we're now 1 like away from 80 likes for this live. Let's keep smashing that button. Stay ahead of this. Stay ahead of it. We are 12 minutes and 30 seconds into our 65 minutes of cardio. We already lifted weights for about 55 minutes. And now we're here just grinding. This is where it's at, guys. So everybody's like, how do you get abs? How do you get your chest like this? How do you get like this? Like, it's simply showing up and showing out every single day. Always like tuning in on here. Your positivity is always good to hear. Thanks, Arthur. I appreciate that, man. We'll be 37, so in March she'll be 37. How many guys down here have seen The Wife? Has anybody seen The Wife? I know she just got out of the shower, so I'm not sure if she's, camera ready, but can have her come say hi. Whew. Feeling good, guys. Feeling really good. There we go. 1 like. Have heard her in the background. We are 1 like from 80 likes, guys. Smash that like button. I appreciate it. Does my wife have a job? Yes. So she's also a social worker. So, and she also helps property manage all of our rental units too. So that's why we're on pace to retire early. Thank you so much, whoever hit that like button. I appreciate you. Hi, welcome in over there. Let's hit that wave button. Can I wave? Hit that subscribe, hit that follow, show some love, man. I appreciate that. She's the goat filling that water for you. No kidding, that's 100%. Leah says you have a six pack. I try, man. I try to get that six pack. I'm trying to get that six pack. Thank you so much. Who's that? Thomas with all those gifts, man. Thomas, thank you so much, man. I truly, truly appreciate you. Thanks, bro. So much for those gifts. I appreciate it. Guys, abs are made in the kitchen. It's that simple. Abs are made in the kitchen. Like, they're not made on the treadmill. Well, yes, they're made on the treadmill. But abs are all made in the kitchen. It's all about what you eat. If you're trying to lose weight, it's all about kcal in versus kcal out. I personally also eat less and more, but I don't use weights. I do floor exercises and go for walks, jogs. Dutch, if you could add some weight training in there, heavy weight training, it'll make a huge difference for you, man. Thanks, Zillow, for those flexes for Thomas. Appreciate you, Thomas. Yep, Eddie, I'm still here, man. Usually I'm in the gym about 2 hours every single day. So lift weights for an hour, then I do cardio for 65 minutes, and then it just all kind of depends. Like, I do abs 3 days a week. So yesterday I did abs, so I don't have to do them today. So abs usually take me about 15 minutes or so, 15 to 20 minutes to do abs. I have a whole routine I do. And eventually I want to start doing calisthenics, but again, it takes time. No, you should not eat a bunch of cake. But I understand if you do. Cake is delicious. Cake is absolutely delicious. So cake is what got me fat. German chocolate cake and carrot cake. I love it. But again, guys, if you haven't done so already, go back and look at some of my videos from about a year ago. Like, both of you guys, go back and look at my videos for about a year ago. Look how chunky I was. Look how big my face was. Look how big my belly was. I was in a 2XL shirt. I was in a size 42 pants. Like, I was fat AF. Like, it was awful, guys. And now I'm just out here grinding. 2 hours a day. Wow. Yep, Eddie. I thought I was good with an hour a day, but I guess not. So Eddie, for me, again, I can lift weights for an hour and I used to be done. But again, I want to continue to get caught up. So I add in that 65 minutes of cardio every single day, and it makes a huge difference. Like, I burn anywhere between 500 to 600 calories just on the treadmill a day. So that's all pure fat loss when I'm on the treadmill, because my body naturally burns 2,000 calories a day. Naturally. So if I lay in bed, did nothing all day, I'd burn 2,000 calories a day. Then you add in my normal movement throughout the day of work, that's about another 1,000 calories. Then you add about another 500 for being on the treadmill, another 300 to 400 for being on or lifting weights. So I usually burn somewhere between 3,600, 4,000 calories a day. By doing that, I then I eat 2,000. I'm somewhere between 1,600 to 2,000 negative every single day, which means every day or so, every 2 days, I'm burning a pound of fat. And so we hope to lose 3 to 4 pounds every single week is the ultimate goal. And the goal is to get down to 303. So we're back on it. We went out to eat on Sunday when we went to B-Dubs. I went out to eat on Tuesday, Wednesday. A buddy of mine was having a hard time, so we went out to eat. So we made some mistakes, but now we're back at the grind. All right, 400 subs since last night. That can't be right, Zillow. Maybe 40. I think because we were at 39.40, 39.80. I think is what it was last night. So I'm not sure. What does it say right now for subscribers? I know on IG I've gained like 1,100 subscribers in the last like 4 or 5 days. So I'm not sure what I'm at over here. So if you take a look, how many subscribers are we at? Usually it'll give you a rough estimate. It won't give you the exact number like it'll show me. .04, so that could be anywhere between 4.0 or 41 or 49. So it doesn't tell us, but so since yesterday's live, we've gained about 60 subscribers. Get your chest off my screen, big dog. Blitz. Let me make it weird, bro. prevents chafing. Great, now I'm gonna get banned, guys. Great. And my hands tasted nasty. It tasted like the bar. That was a poor choice. Poor choices were made. Are you drinking water? Yeah, Amir. It's just water. Like I take my pre-workout, and then I drink that, and then I'll just add water to it and drink it throughout. You ever like playing football or watching it? Dutch, I played football in high school, but I wasn't very good. I was tiny in high school. I graduated high school at 6'1". I was 181 pounds. I ran a 5.640. I was benching 225, which is pretty good, but I was slow. So I was too slow to play a skilled position, and I was too small to play line. So I played guard, end-to-end tackle. I sat at the end of the bench. I guarded the water bottle, and I tackled anybody that got near it. Seriously, I was way too small in high school. I didn't really get into powerlifting and lifting weights until after high school. So my school taught lifting, but I didn't go into it too much. I didn't get into the nutrition aspect of it. I was too embarrassed. I didn't squat when I was younger because I was embarrassed of like how my legs weren't very strong. So guys, if there's any young kids in here watching this squat, deadlift, bench press, don't give a shit who's watching you. Don't give a shit anything else. Show up and show up for yourself, because again, if you're playing a sport, the stronger you get, whether you're playing basketball, football, baseball, the stronger your lower body and your core is, the more you're going to be able to achieve. What up, however we say that name? How you doing today, buddy? All the training to get knocked out by me in one-on-one. Blitz, who's fighting? Like, what kind of loser gets in a fight nowadays? Like, oh, I'm going to fight you. Oh, fisticuffs. You get a little fisticuffs. Fucking loser. Like, oh, let me go get in a fight. I tell the same story all the time. Like, there's two things that happen when you get in a fight. You win, you end up in jail. Hopefully you don't kill the guy or do some serious damage, you get a felony and go to jail for a long time. Or you lose, you get your ass beat, and you're sore, and then nothing happened. Like, that just seems dumb as hell. Like, that's dumb as hell. Like, what kind of grown folks are going out fighting people nowadays? That's dumb as shit. When I go to the bar, I carry a $10 bill in my front pocket. I had someone step in my shoe one night and was like, oh, you want to fight? Because everybody wants to fight the big guy in the bar. Like, man, here's $10. Let me buy you a drink. He must be having a bad day. He looked at me like I was crazy. He's like, nah, man, let me go buy you a drink. I got you. Completely turned that guy's day around. Could have went outside and fought for what? Like, what do you gain? I got a wife and kids I got to take care of. I want to risk going to jail over some stupid shit. There's the only reason to fight somebody is to protect your family. If you're fighting anything outside of that, you either need to get paid or you're protecting your family. That's it. Like, that's stupid. But when I go to the bar, when I was younger, I always carried money in my front pocket just in case someone wanted to fight. Man, let me buy you a drink. It's funny because I used to carry $5 because obviously drinks were way cheaper back in the day. And they look at me like you're crazy. Like, yeah, man, you must be having a shitty day. Let me buy you a drink, man. I got you. This one's on me. Completely changed someone's life around. Like, I never understood. Let's go fisticuffs. Like, oh, look at me, I'm tough. Nah, man, go get laid. Like, you go to the bar to find chicks. You go to the bar to get drunk. You ain't going to the bar to fight. Like, that's just dumb as hell. Not worth it. Grow up, man, 100%. 6, 7, 8, 9, you'll be my Valentine's. Thanks, Michael. Appreciate that, man. I'm going to start doing that. Yeah. Like, but seriously, like, when I went to the bar, I wasn't trying to hang out and fight dudes. I was trying to pick up women. Like, my success rate was extremely high. They weren't all 10s, but, you know, it's better than going home to Miss Michigan. She's lonely. Bet you that kid up there is lonely. I'll fight you. Goes home to Rosie Palmer every single night. I just never understood people. I'll fight you. And I'm going to get naked. You going to fight a naked guy? I'm going to get naked, I'm going to oil up, and I'm going to make it real weird. Real weird. You want to fight me? Well, I'm doing the helicopter. Woo, 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 woo. Like, let's go right round, baby. Do like straight up like meat spin. Oh man, I'm gonna fall off the damn treadmill.
Like, I don't know. And this is why I always tell my mods, and it's funny because there's no mods in here besides my wife right now. But I always tell the mods, don't block people, man. Let's have fun with it. Ooh, Admire, be honest with you, I'm not a car guy. I will drive the biggest piece of shit car if it gets me from point A to point B. Like, there's a reason why I'm semi-rich. I wouldn't call myself rich, but I'm definitely well off. Because I don't blow money on stupid shit. Like, you don't always need a new car. And I'm not saying you're saying that, so this is not a tech. This is just my whole philosophy on things. You don't need a new car. You don't need a new phone. You don't need fancy clothes. You don't need a fancy watch. Like, buy basics. My phone's probably 3-4 years old, and the only reason I got a new one when I got this one is because my kids dropped weight on it and broke it. So my phone was like 5 years old. Like, I buy my clothes at Walmart. I buy my shirts at Walmart. Like, the less money you spend, the less money you have to make, the more money you have. There's a reason why my net worth is just shy of $1 million. There's a reason why I'm on pace to retire at 45. There's a reason why I own 13 rental units. Like, the purpose of money is to make more money. So you take that money and you reinvest it. And then you take that money and reinvest it. You take that money and reinvest it. And before you know it, it just quantifies and it grows. Like, it's that simple. What up, John? How you doing, man? But again, there's certain cars like I do want. Like I will get a very nice, like maybe Corvette one day just to have one. Bro never goes to bed. Nah, man, I'm always showing up. Would you take? I don't know what that is, buddy. Johnny, I don't own a shirt, buddy. And if I do, usually women on here try to buy them from me. Like the chick on here last night that was trying to buy my underwear and my bathwater. It got weird. It got real weird last night, guys. Real weird. You still broke, little bro? Nah, man. I'll be honest, I'm in the top 1 percentile, bro. I'm the top 1 percentile of people my age in every aspect of life. Your facts will hurt your feelings. I should say my facts will hurt your feelings. You're good, Blitz, man, but no, seriously, like I did the stats, like I'm in the top 1 percentile. And it's crazy because I've never made great money. I'm a social worker. I don't make great money per year, but I work my ass off, man. I work 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 hours a week. You show up, you show out, you take that money, you reinvest it, you live a happy life, man. I don't want to work for the man for the rest of my life. Fellas, there's probably, guarantee most everybody in here is a dude right now. Fellas, I'm going to teach you the most important thing you could ever hear. This is the most important thing you're going to hear today. You need to come from the space of fuck you. You want to know what fuck you money is? It means at any point your boss pisses you off, fuck you, I'm done, I walk. And that's where I'm at aspect of that. And any one of my jobs, I can quit and be financially sound. I work 1, 2, 3, 4, like four or five jobs. Any one of them at any one point, they piss me off, fuck you, I'm out. It's amazing power because nobody has power over you. If you work a standard 40 hours a week and that's it, that's all your income you have, like you're stuck working for the man because at any point that man pisses you off, you have to show up and still you gotta pay your bill, you gotta pay your mortgage, you gotta pay your card note, you gotta keep your phone on. Like once you get the power of fuck you, it is such a liberating feeling in the world because like my rental property's cash flow at $3,000 to $4,000 a month. I make $4,000 to $7,000 at my primary job and my bonuses per month. At the hospital, I make about $2,000 a month. And then my real estate license, I made $7,000 last year. My social media, I made $7,000 last year. And it's like you start nitpicking all this here, you're in a position of fuck you. You don't like me? I don't care. Like, I can walk away from anything and be fine. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going to be a dick to my bosses and supervisors because that's not nice. Like, it doesn't benefit you long term. But that's my position. I can ask for a raise and they don't want to give me, I can walk away. Like, but when you have here, and here, and here, you have so much more power. The best feeling is not needing them needing you. 100%. And that's what it is. Like, I'm in the position of power. My company needs me more than I need them. Like, again, but that doesn't mean I show up and I'm disrespectful. Like, I have the utmost respect for both my supervisors. They're amazing people. But again, I have that power if I need to. Like, there was at one point when I was working my ass off, when I was working 60, 70, 80 hours a week, 30 days in a row, I call it cash flowing is the word I prefer to use. I was cash flowing $8,000 a month. That means after I covered all my bills, covered everything, everything out there, I was making a surplus of $8,000 a month. Think about that. If you guys could pocket $8,000 a month, how good that would feel. That's what I was doing for a long time. For probably about a 16, 17 month period, I was cash flowing about $8,000 a month. And then every time I got, 25,000 extra, I bought another property. Then bought another property. And then bought another property. And we bought 13 units in a 4-year period. So I owned 6 single family, 2 duplexes, and a triplex. $1.4 million worth of real estate. And the neat thing is I went and got my real estate license so I could get a commission on each one of those properties. So you get them coming and you get them going. Like I just bought a triplex back in October, November time period. And because I had my real estate license, I got 3% commission on it. I got $5,400 just for buying that property for my commission in it. $5,400. If I didn't have my real estate license, that would have went to somebody else for doing very minimum work. It's all about optimizing everything. I ain't giving my piece of the pie to anybody else. Same reason I don't pay a property manager. If I paid a property manager, it would cost me $1,800 a month to pay a property manager. 10%, and now it'd probably be about $1,600 a month. Our net rent per month is like 16 grand. They would take 10%, maybe even 15% of that. That's $1,600 a month. You multiply that by 10, that's $16,000 a year. Add another 32, now you're at $19,000 per year. That said, by self-managing my property, it allows me to buy one more property per year by self-managing them myself versus having someone else manage them for me. What do you do to get a chest like that? Jesus, you lift heavy sets of 4, man. So on flat bench, I always do heavy sets of 4. So usually it's like 265 for 4, 285 for 4, 295 for 4, and then 305 for 4. After I do that, then I go into 8 more press exercises. So usually I'll do incline dumbbell press for heavy sets of 12, 4 sets of 12, and then I'll go to some other machine. I usually prefer to do a machine because I can really push myself without the fear of injury. So then I'll do another exercise, 4 sets of 12. Then I do 4 sets of flies. Either I'll do it with like 55-pound dumbbells, or I'll do like the pec deck machine, 3 sets of 12, and then I go from underneath with cables, 3 sets of 12. Guys, we fell behind our likes, so I need everybody to smash that like button. We're 1 like away from 85 likes for this live. I truly appreciate some love and support. Double tap that screen, hit that like button, guys. Doesn't cost you anything, and it shows me that support. I truly, truly, truly appreciate that. So are you tired, sick of working for a boss that has someone? I don't know, nobody wants to work for somebody else, man. But again, when you become your own boss, then you work more hours than you would if you work for somebody else. So again, eventually my long-term goal is to own 20, 25 real estate units, hand them off to a property manager and live off the cash flow is what my ultimate goal is. Like if I stop buying properties and focus on paying my properties off, I could have all my real estate paid off in probably 3 to 4 years. Just by locking in. Because again, you take that and you steamroll it. You pay off one property, that means you make an extra $400 a month. You put that into the next property on top of all the extra cash flow you're already coming in, and it just steamrolls month after month after month. Or you do the opposite and you pull out the equity in the property and you buy another one, pull out the equity in the other property, and just keep doing it. Like I met with a mortgage broker over Christmas. I have $400,000 in equity in my properties that I could pull out. But because it's like 30,000, 35,000 in like 10 properties, basically I was told not to do it because if I pull out the money, I'm gonna have to refinance each one of them. So it'll cost me, $15K to pull out $300K or something like that. What up, Luigi? How you doing, man? Thank you guys so much. We're up to 36 or 86 likes for this live. I truly, truly appreciate that love and support, guys. It's crazy to think, like this time last year, I was almost 300 pounds. So this time last year, I was probably about 280 pounds. I'm down to 210. I've lost 93 pounds total. 93 pounds total since I started this journey. And my goal is to lose another 7 pounds. And it's crazy. I'm curious how much skin is here. Like if I had the tummy tuck surgery and removed the skin, like would that be another 7 to 10 pounds? Like would I be like 195? Like what would that look like once I lose like all the extra skin down here? That's just disgusting. I can't walk at a treadmill. Shark Zoo, during the summer when it's warm outside, I prefer to walk outside. I do one big lap around town, which is 4 miles. But in Michigan, it's cold as shit outside, so we're on the treadmill. So I do 4.3 miles, 65 minutes every single, or 5 days a week, 6 days a week, plus lifting weights. So that's how, between the weights and the cardio, is how I've lost 93 pounds total so far. So that's why you guys can see the sagginess in the stomach. That looks just disgusting. I got to hold the weight off for roughly 6 months. Once I hold off the weight for 6 months, then I can go see a surgeon and see if that surgeon would consider doing like a tummy tuck surgery or something like that. Would you date a girl? That's a weird thing to say, Tism. It's a weird thing to say, bro. It's weird. Definitely weird, bro. Imagine this is my first impression of you. Like maybe just start with like hi next time. Like hi, my name is Gary. I like Gary girls with hairy buttholes. But just start with hi next time, not straight to the hairy buttholes. Like maybe tell me your favorite color, what your favorite restaurant is. Let's get to know each other before we go into our intimate details of our lives. Can't make it too weird. But guys, if you haven't done so already, head up, hit that subscribe button. Show me some love. I would truly appreciate that, guys. I think we've got about 60 subscribers so far in the last 24 hours. So hit that subscribe button, hit those like buttons. I truly appreciate you guys. Happy Friday, Michael. How you doing, brother? Michael, we've done 20 sets of lifting weights. We've been on the treadmill for 36 minutes. We got about another 30 minutes on the treadmill. We're getting it in. The last 17 months, I've lost 93 pounds. Just out here grinding away, brother. Just grinding away. My goal is to get down to 203. From 303 to 203. Imagine that. That'd be a 100-pound weight loss in a little over, 19 months? 100 pounds in 19 months would be absolutely insane. So that's what we're grinding out here for. Some of these guys need to learn. 100% Shark. Thanks for sharing your story. I'm very interested in getting to know you better. Thanks, Admir. I appreciate it, man. Pirate Fox. Hi, I always come back. Well, welcome back, Pirate Fox. How you doing today, man? Michael, how's your day, brother? Shark Zoo, you never knew I was overweight. Man, go back and look at some of my older videos, guys. Like my stomach was out to here. Or my stomach was out to here. My cheeks were all swollen and puffy. Like I was fat, guys. Like I wasn't kind of fat, I was super fat. Like fat as fuck. Like I look like a hippo, man. I look back at some of these like photos, like my wife couldn't even put her arms around me because I was so big. It was embarrassing, guys. Bro, should I count calories or just start cooking more at home? Side, I would do both. It depends on how intense you are. If you can start eating more at home and start it out, and that's how you want to start, then absolutely, man, that's a huge step in the right direction. If you want to start counting calories, I would encourage you to do it. I'm not hardcore. I count my calories. I use measuring cups. I'm not going to weigh it. I'm not going to go hardcore. I measure my stuff out. I dump them in there. I keep it pretty simple. Like again, when I burn 3,600 to 4,000 calories a day, whether I eat 1,900 or 2,300 calories a day, it's not really going to matter because I'm still at a major negative every single day. And so eventually some fat will start to fall off. As long as you keep that consistent for a long duration, fat falls off. When I didn't cheat on my diet the entire month of January, so 30 days I was perfect, I lost 24 pounds in the month of January. 24 pounds. Did you ever play computer games? I did not. I never got into it. I played a lot of video games, Xbox, Nintendo 64, Super Nintendo, PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, and now 5. So I do a little bit of everything. Hope you have a great night, boss. Your transformation has been incredible. Thanks, Michael. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate the kind words, brother. And what kind of workouts should I do when trying to cut fat? Because supposedly you get weaker the less calories you are. So I lift weights 5 days a week. I lift heavy weights. The biggest things you can do is lift weights. The more muscle you put on, the more weight, the more calories you're going to burn. So it's very simple. Like lift weights, put on muscle, burn more calories. The more muscles you have, you burn calories while sleeping, while driving your car, while at work. Like put on as much size as possible. And then start doing some cardio. Maybe start with just 20 minutes. I think anything under 20 minutes of cardio is pointless. So start with 20 minutes. I started with 20 minutes, and then went to 30 minutes, then went to 40 minutes, and then I went from 40 minutes, I went to 60 minutes, and now I do 65 minutes of cardio 6 days a week. Last night I was on the treadmill for 70 minutes because at the 65-minute mark, people started sending tons of gifts. People were being awesome, tons of gems. So I just kept going because people were just blowing it up, and I was all excited. So we just kept going. We ended up doing 70 minutes of cardio. I gained some weight when I started my office job. Shark Zoo, that's what happened to me too, man. I went from working with kids where I was playing basketball, I was doing running club outside, until I became a case manager where I was sitting at a desk in a car way more often. PlayStation 1 was nice. Wasn't it, Amir? The original. Best YouTube hunk. Thanks to Warrior. Appreciate you, man. What's up, Swamp? How you doing, brother? Nope, I do not. I have no clue. Who are you, Prairie Fox? Have you ever played Doom? Man, I played the old school Doom game. Gosh, what console was the original Doom on, guys? Was it... What was it? Was it Super Nintendo?
I was going to say Nintendo.
Or Nintendo 64? I don't think the original Doom was on something else. I'm talking like the original OG Doom. But guys, we need one of y'all to hit that like button. One like gives us 90 likes for the live. We're just behind our goal. So right now, we've been live for 102 minutes. So actually, we're quite a bit behind. But one like will give us 90 likes for that live. So smash that like button, guys. I truly appreciate it. So you never saw... So again, I wasn't a big computer guys. I grew up poor. Like I grew up HUD housing and food stamps poor. Like my mom was a single mom raising 3 kids by herself. And dads were douche canoes. And she just did the best she could. Like for the longest part of my life, my bedroom was a mattress on the living room floor. So I just had a mattress on my living room floor. My brother and sister had bunk beds in the bedroom. My mom had her own room. Like I grew up super poor. Like my mom did the best she could raising us. And so we had decent systems. She would know when she got her taxes back, she would try to spoil us, but she did the best she can at the end of the day. My mom is my hero. She'll always be my hero. She made sure we had just enough to survive. But once I became grown, I said I'm not going to be poor anymore. And I just started working my ass off. And I show up and I show out every single day. And so I'm that individual that's going to create generational wealth in my household or in my family. Like I will make enough money where I'll be able to pass it down to my kids. Their kids can pass it down to their kids. We will create forever generational wealth. And I will be that individual that did it. My mom did the best she could, but you know, it is what it is. What up, Jem? How you doing, man? I'm sorry, can't tell if you're a guy or girl. Welcome in. Appreciate that love and support. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that follow button. I would truly, truly, truly appreciate that. I will like for you. Thanks, Rip. Appreciate that, man. Blondie says, I want fuck you. It is. Coming from a position of fuck you is just a special type of power. And most people will never get it their entire life because they're not willing to sacrifice to get it.
Oh, that's never mind. I didn't know.
It is amazing to be able to come from that power. Boss pisses you off, F you, I'm done. This boss pisses you off, F you, I'm done. It's amazing. Even though work can be miserable, it makes it a little bit less miserable when you have that type of power.
She's gonna come down the stairs here.
Him?
Bella.
Oh. Guys, the puppies came down the stairs. Whew.
So the Arnold is the first week in March.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, so like 2 weeks away? Huh. Thanks, Amir. Appreciate that. Again, Deb, thank you so much for that thumbs up gift. I appreciate that, bro. Guys, we are 43 and a half minutes in. Got about 21 minutes to go. Whew. Nah, man, Admir, I'll tell you right now, I had my first job when I was 14 years old. I worked full-time in the summer through a program through the YMCA. So at 14 and 15, I worked 40 hours a week for Capital Area Community Service. I spent time filling food boxes and purging files of old records, and I sat in a room and shredded them for hours on end every single day. So I worked 40 hours when I was 14 and 15. Throughout the years, I saved up the money. That's how I paid for my phone bill. My very first car was a 1986 Cutlass Sierra with this front grille smashed out and had 211,000 miles on it. It was my first car. Maybe worth $300. It was my very first car.
Definitely sounds like you were picking up blazing box.
And, but for me, it was great. Like, then I turned 16, I started working at Wendy's, 18 hours a week, which is the most you can work for anybody. I played football, and I just started busting my ass. I had paid for my own gas, paid for my own car insurance, paid for my own phone bill. I pretty much have paid for everything since then. Like, parents did not come for money whatsoever. And I just had to show up and show out every single day for myself. Was that legal? Yeah, Admir, it's through a special program that allowed you to work full-time at 14 and 15. So it was a program through the YMCA that allowed me to work full-time. And so that's where I started my work ethic. And I've just been grinding it out ever since. It's funny, when you grow up poor, you realize you don't have to spend money to feel rich. And so for me, like, I don't struggle. Like, I just save up and I just reinvest and reinvest and reinvest and reinvest. Those were great cars. Yeah. Guys, we got two of y'all lovely folks on over here. If you haven't done so already, tap that screen, hit that follow button. I truly, truly appreciate that love and support. Thank you so much. You're like, no, I'm going to leave. You're a douche canoe. We don't like you. I'm just playing with you guys. Just messing. What's up, Space? How you doing, brother? Guys, we are one like away from 95. Smash that like button. Head up, hit that subscribe. Show some love. I truly, truly appreciate that. Where did I go to school? Hi, you are inspiring. Thanks, Jim. I appreciate you. Thank you. Where did I go to school? So actually, funny story, guys. Like, originally when I went to school, I had no clue what I wanted to be. I just knew I didn't want to be poor, and I knew I didn't want to be a loser. Came from a bunch of losers. I grew up like in a trailer park and like HUD housing programs and stuff like that. Everybody around me was into drugs and smoking and doing all this stuff, and I was just like, that's not for me. I've never smoked a cigarette my entire life, and I've never done an illegal drug my entire life. Like, never smoked a cigarette ever. And so I was like, dang, I want to go to school. So I started going to Atlantic Community College because, again, I couldn't afford to go to a four-year university and live on campus. I didn't have the funds. So I went to a community college, and as I was going there, I wanted to go to nursing school. And at a certain point, it was based on a point system. I didn't have enough points to get in because then you got points for living in districts. You got points for having a degree already. So like damn, I'm never going to get in. So I transferred over to Mott Community College. Their wait list for their nursing program was like 4 years. I'm like, well, dang, I'm not waiting 4 years. Took some social work classes. Ended up graduating with my associates in applied science with a certificate in social work. Ended up transferring over to Baker College in Owasso. Got my bachelor's degree in human service. And then started working with abused and neglected kids in the foster care system. I did that for 8 years. At that point, the highest I was making was $1,575. But even making $1,575, I paid off my house, I paid off my car, and I paid off my student loans. So at a certain point, I had zero debt in life whatsoever. So I had, my house was paid off, my car was paid off, my student loans were paid off. So imagine being at, I think I was like 32 and had zero debt whatsoever, no credit card debt, no student loans, no nothing. And so at that point, I'm like, there's got to be more to life. Several years went by, I'm like, there's got to be more to life. So then we did a cash out refinance of our primary residence, pulled out $111,000 in equity, took that $111,000, started buying real estate, bought more and more and more, and now the wife and I own 13 units in our real estate portfolio. So we own 6 single families, 2 duplexes, and a triplex. I'm on pace to retire at the age of 45. It's just you start to make one decision turns into 2 decisions, 2 decisions turns into 3 decisions, and it all spirals in the right direction. Guys, we need one more like over there to get to 95 likes for the live. I truly, truly appreciate it. And I did the same thing with the weight loss. Like, you start spiraling, you start losing weight, you start losing a little weight, and then you just keep going and keep going, keep going, keep going, and it just snowballs. And then before you know it, 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 30 pounds, 60 pounds, 70 pounds, 80 pounds, 90 pounds, and now I've lost a total of 93 pounds with the goal to lose 7 more pounds. Again, welcome in, Jenny. How you doing? Life, eating, working. Okay. Nah, man, Con, there's way more to life, man. You got to figure it out, brother. That's where I'm at. I'm on pace to retire at 45. 45. Hey, I just stumbled upon this channel. I love your spirit. I'm rooting for you building generation. Well, thanks, Derek. Appreciate you, man. You slept with 93 men? Nope, just your mom music. Sure, Aaron. Sure. Why not, buddy? That's that paid content after hours. It was weird, guys. We had people in here trying to buy my shorts yesterday. Actually, my boxes are on sale, $50. Let me know. We'll send you the PayPal. PayPal's such an old thing to use. How many years? So I am 39 right now. I will turn 40 in April. So I hit the big 40 in April, which is crazy because and I'll be 40 in April. Like, think about that. 43. I'll be 40 years old in April, and I'll be in the absolute best shape of my life. How many people could say that? I read a stat earlier that, like, if you're not in shape by the age of 37, it's not going to happen. Apparently, they ran a bunch of stuff. Like, Aaron, what else am I supposed to say? I could argue with you or say some stupid, like, just go with it, man. Life's too difficult. Like, that's also why I don't wear a shirt. Like you get chafing if you wear a shirt too often. Nah, Aaron, that's why I'm going to have to draw a line, buddy. I don't like anybody touching my face. Freaks me out, man. I'll be right back. Have fun, Jenny. But guys, we need one more of y'all beautiful folks to hit that like button. Hit that like. We'll be at 95 likes for this live. I truly appreciate that. Why did I say PayPal before a minute ago, Admire? Because people last night were offering to buy my boxers and my socks and my bathwater and weird shit like that. So I said, hey, let me send you my Venmo first. Like, if you want to buy my boxers, I'll sell them to you. Like, we can get weird up in here. They get real weird. I have people coming in here asking for like pictures of my feet and stuff. It is what it is at a certain point. No, it's a joke, bro. It's just a joke. Like, people come in here and say all kinds of off the wall stuff when I go live, and for me, I just feed into it because, well, you know, why not? Like, my fat ass is stuck in this treadmill for 65 minutes. I gotta do something to entertain myself. Like I am so ADHD every single day. Like, imagine just doing this for 65 minutes straight. Like, I get so bored. Guys, when I bought a treadmill, I had to buy an extended treadmill so I don't fall off. Because there'll be days I get back here before I realize, like, oh man, I'm about to fall off. And so I have to focus. And so doing this really helps. Man, I ate chips today. I feel guilty. Big boy, well, lock in, man. Don't eat anything bad the rest of the day. Hop on the treadmill. Feel better about yourself. Like, oh, swallowed that tissue. I usually like to keep some Quest chips up in my cupboard. Like, if I really need some chips, I will eat some Quest chips. And I like to dip the orange flavored Quest chips in cottage cheese. So it's almost like a Dorito with cottage cheese. 50 grams of protein. And I like it. What up, Unc? Welcome back, man. Oh, yeah, by the way, I'm in Florida. Nice, Jenny. Looking chunky. Thanks, Unks. You always know how to make me feel good about myself. What up, Billy? How you doing, buddy? Yep, 100%. What's your miles per hour? You look good. Thanks, Jen. I appreciate that. I do 4-point speed. It averages to be 15 miles or 15-minute mile. So I'll do 65 minutes. I try to keep my heart rate around 135, 140. And I usually do, it's exactly 3.4 miles 6 days a week. So I lift weights and I do the treadmill right afterwards. And then usually on Sundays, I just do the treadmill for 65 minutes. Big boy says I will do better. That's awesome, man. I'm proud of you. You got this. Welcome back, That Sports. What up? I'm gonna say Mario because I can't really see the name. You don't have veins in your shoulders? Do you just come in here to be a dick every day, bro? But yet you follow. You show up every day to come here and say some toxic shit, bro. You need a hug. But guys, let's sing them the Barney song. I love you. You love me. We're a big happy family with a great big hug and a kiss to me and you. So I don't know how to decide. I will love you too. Or however the hell that song goes. Not a weirdo, just here, hearing people proud of themselves. Hey, no, that's fun. Like, I just started streaming on IG yesterday. That was the first time I was eligible. So I'm trying to build up this platform. So I love it when people just come in and hang out, have a conversation, be pleasant, have a good time. When I go live on my YouTube account, usually there's anywhere from 20 to 60 people over there pretty consistently. So like I'm trying to build both platforms. As I've been having a blast going live, I can encourage people to improve themselves. I can encourage people to lose weight. I myself has lost 93 pounds, and hence the extra skin here you can see. But again, at the end of the day, I still feel better about myself because I keep showing up. This guy sounds like a loser complaining about you. What are you saying, Quest? Oh yeah, Quest, this guy, yeah. It's the same guy. He's comments on my videos too. But again, what people don't realize is the more they watch, the more they comment, the more it betters me. Like, interaction is interaction, so it's a win. Is WWE up here? I could hear it. Oh, now you're proud of me? Sorry guys, I missed tons of comments. Guys, we got to 100 likes. Thank you so much for those 100 likes. I truly appreciate that. He doesn't have veins in his pecs either because they're perfect. Well, but again, when I was doing bicep curls yesterday, you can literally see the veins in my shoulders and in my biceps. I've never had that before. Obviously, it's not going to just look like that all the time, but when I have a pump, like you can see it in there. William? Wow, bro. Long time no see. That's real clock right there. Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy, man. Wow, I haven't been shocked like this in a long time. What up, man? Geez, you've got to be what? 18, 19, 20 by now? Wild. That's absolutely wild. 21? Wild. Wow. That's crazy, man. Man, hopefully you're doing well, buddy. Wild. Huh. Sorry guys, I'm not going to go into details for respect for people, but that's wild. 21, man. Hopefully things are going well for you, buddy. I haven't been speechless in a... You got 2 kids? I also have 2 kids. Mine are 10 and 9. 2 boys, 10 and 9. I work in Saginaw now as a social worker, and I've been there for about 5 years now, 6 years now. And I also work at a hospital too. Screen people actually to determine if they go inpatient for crisis. So I completely changed a lot. Started investing into real estate, and I'm on pace to retire at the age of 45. So I really locked in and changed a lot about myself. 8, 9. Oh, my kids are 8 and 9 years old apparently. Sees how much I pay attention. William, you got boys or girls, man? 8 months and 2 years. Well, congrats, bro. Limp Away with that gift. Thank you so much, Limp Away. I appreciate you, man. So, that's wild. Change my wet underwear. Well, I mean, if you're doing 65 minutes on the treadmill and you spend an hour lifting weights, like, I would hope you're sweating. Girl and boy. That's awesome, man. Hopefully your sister's doing well, too. Thanks, stats points. That's the point. I appreciate you, man. You've always come in here with positivity. I appreciate that. What's up, Huston? How you doing, buddy? Yeah. Yeah. I really love to be like you, man. That's why I always try to encourage people. That's why I always try to tell people, you just gotta show up and be better than the person you were yesterday. As long as you show up and you're better than the person than you are yesterday, you're making steps towards progress. Like I grew up HUD housing, like I told everybody, I grew up HUD housing and food stamps poor, and I just basically old school pulled myself up by my bootstraps, like paid off my house, paid off my car, paid off my student loans, and then I slowly started investing, and I just really just got tired of being broke, man. Got tired of being poor, got tired of living paycheck to paycheck, and I just locked in. I just got multiple jobs, and it's crazy. Like my second job, I didn't even try to get it. I was so good at my first job. Like they offered me a second job without even applying. I never even applied for it. Never even filled out an application. They're like, hey, we want to offer you this. Like go fill out the paperwork. Boom, here's this job. I was like, damn, that's where it's at. And so you just lock in and you just simply start doing better, and like things start steamrolling in the right direction. Things start rolling downhill in the right direction when you start making good choices. So, like it took a long time for me, like cost me almost, I think it was almost like $1,800 for me to get my real estate license, and I had to do all the classes and I had to take the test. I failed the test. I failed the test the first time because I didn't take it because I was sick. Got deathly ill, had to pay for it, I was sick. Second time I failed it by like 2 questions. The third time I passed it super easy. But again, like I did all those things, and by doing that, I made an extra 20 grand in the last 3 years with my real estate license. But again, it's just those small little changes in life where you just start to make more money, and then you take that money and you steamroll it into other things. All right, guys, we got about 4.5 minutes left in this live. If you haven't done so already, double tap that screen, hit that like button. I truly, truly appreciate that. We are 1 like away from 15 likes. Wash your jockstrap when you're done. I don't think anybody wears a jockstrap working out, man. It's more of like a football thing. Thanks, guys, for all those hearts, whoever's tapping that screen. I appreciate you guys. Whoever hit that like button, thank you so much. I appreciate that. My hands are frozen right now. Thank you, whoever hit that like button. We're up at 106. Appreciate you. 107, thanks, guys. And then I'd be curious how many subscribers we're at, because I know that we were just continuously climbing throughout the live. People were hitting that subscribe button. I appreciate you. Aaron, it's weird, bro. But if someone hasn't actually, I think I'm going to log off here and I'll check myself. Don't fall. Don't fall. So uncoordinated, guys. Guys, we are at 449. I need 1 more for us to get to 450. 1 more subscriber to get to 450. Which would be crazy because we were at like 480 or 3980 yesterday. So we're talking almost 70 subscribers in 1 day. That's what's up, guys. That's what's up. We got over 175 gems today, a $2 super chat. We're 1 live away from 100 or 1 like away from 110 likes. You guys are out here smashing it today. I appreciate all that love and support today, guys. You guys have truly been amazing. And we got about 2 minutes left. Do you have Swamp Ass? Yes, yes, 100%. 100%. Like I've been on this treadmill for 63 minutes and I've already lifted weights for an hour. Yes. There's sweat in every crevice. Mind you, it's probably about 50 degrees in my basement. So it's cold as shit in here right now. Like, it is cold in here. Half the time I have to turn the big heater on down here to warm it up because it's so cold in here. But even though it's cold as hell, we're still showing up. And this is why I do cardio 6 days a week, and I lift weights. I'm down 93 pounds. I got tired of being fat, man. Like, I'd much rather have swamp ass than be fat. Like, I did fat for a while. It's not fun. Like, fat is not fun. Not at all. And even during the summer, I'll be excited because get real sweaty. Cooper, what up, bro? How you doing, man? Cooper, remember when I was really fat? I'm just kind of fat now. Thanks, Karen. Appreciate that. Thank you for whoever just hit that like button or that subscribe. I appreciate it. We are now at 4,050. We've had 70 subscribers the last couple days. That was awesome. Like, are you getting testosterone? No, Rodeo, I'm not. I'm 100% natural, man. I work my ass off. I work out about 2 hours today. So I've been live for 2 hours and 6 minutes as of right now. Like, I just show up and show out every day. 65 minutes of cardio, 6 days a week. I lift weights 5 days a week. I just work my ass off. Like, I've never needed it. Like, if I ever felt like things weren't going right, I'd go get my levels tested, but I'm all natural. I take 2 supplements every single day. Well, I take C4 before I work out, and I take protein in the morning. That's it. When did you start your weight loss journey? I've been on this journey for about 16, 17 months now. No, probably about 16, 17 months now, something like that. So I've lost 93 pounds in that duration. So, all right, guys. All right. Let's show up and show out. All right. 65 minutes on the treadmill, 4.3 miles, roughly 450 calories burned. Obviously, that's an estimate that the treadmill likes to estimate, so who knows actually the total amount of calories burned. That's the point. Will you be my Valentine's Day? Sure, bro. I can be everybody's Valentine's Day. I fully believe if we had more man love out there, and I don't mean like gay stuff, I just mean more dudes supporting dudes, we would have a higher or decrease in suicide rate. The highest rate of suicide right now in the world is white men. And so if more men went out there and supported each other and were uplifting and said positive things and really were there for each other and generally actually showed up and cared instead of isolating and stuff like that, we could hardcore decrease the rate of suicide in the world. As someone who sees this quite often as my job, like if we just gave back more and we were just more polite, more kind, more courteous of what everybody was going through. That's why I tell everybody, like, if you don't feel comfortable saying here, add me on Instagram and then send me a private message. And like, I got you. I respond to every single private message I get on Instagram. I get tons of creepy messages from dudes that try to hit on me. I get tons of questions from people that are looking for answers and they want to lose weight and they just need someone to help walk them through the process. And I respond to everybody. Good talking to you. I'm on Facebook the same. Thanks, Will. I'm glad you know you're doing well, buddy. But guys, I'm gonna get off here. I've been working out for 2 hours now. I'm absolutely spent. So I'll catch you guys all later. Bye.